Hi Libra, this is Mary Luca. Let's see, what is your situation as of now and what you need to hear from me right now. Librans out there, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Venus. What is it that you need to hear from me right now? Librans out there, what is it that you need to hear from me right now? Your first card is looking at the Two Swords, which is your energy as well. Page of Swords. Behind the deck, we've got this Page of Cups. There is something about a contemplation, right? You are deciding. You're making a decision. Very, very much in your head about a decision. Should I or should I not? That kind of energy. Yes. A death or rebirth card. So it seems like you're thinking a lot to make sense out of it, to do the right thing, like wanting this for yourself. There is this energy of being vulnerable about this whole situation. I don't know what this is about, all right? A transformation within a situation or making that decision to bring about a transformation, like entering this new chapter. Maybe renewing something? I don't know. It's just you're going back and forth, you're thinking about it, you're weighing out the situation, how to go about it. Should I or should I not? Some of you might be dealing with another Libra energy or a Scorpion energy, okay? There is a strong energy of being in your head. Yeah, Six of Swords. This is a transition energy, all right? Taking things forward from where it is right now. Okay. I get this energy, you're stuck in your head, but you're wanting to make a decision to, how to move forward. Yeah, Queen of Swords along with a Fool card. Maybe this could be the person whom you're dealing with, or you could be coming through as a Queen of Swords, all right? Not thinking with your heart, doing the right thing, being practical about a situation, okay? Making the right choice or, making the right decision for yourself. Logical, practical, all that. It is about taking a leap of faith. When I'm looking at the Fool card, it is taking the next step. I don't know what this step is about. But again, earlier it was the Death card. Six of Swords. It's all about the transition. Okay? A next step. You're thinking very hard about a next step. Behind the deck, we have got the Six of Pentacles. For some of you, it could be initiating. You could be the one who could be initiating. All right, the next step would involve you reaching out, you taking the first step towards them, if it has to do with another person. Some of you might be dealing with a Taurus energy or a Virgo or a Libra energy. I'm speaking to the Librans. An Aquarius energy with the Six of Swords. What else? Yeah. Can we have the next card, please? Librans out there. Lots of contemplation. Can we have the next card, please? Librans out there. So this person wants to reach out, most likely. Your next card is Eight of Pentacles. All right. Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Putting in the work. Okay? When I spoke about so much thought is going into it, you seem to be putting in the work into this. All right? Might be thinking about initiating a commitment. Because Six of Pentacles earlier, again, someone is offering. There is a lot of thought process going on, all right? Thinking, waiting it out, stalling energy because, I don't know. Why are you thinking so much? Five Wands, very conflicted in the headspace, or it's like, resolving. Let's get back to the Five Wands. There could be conflict between people, If it's a relationship situation, there could be conflict between people, and this person might be thinking about, resolving or, putting in the work to fix it. All right. By offering this commitment, maybe. Okay. Yeah. If it's a work situation, there is this energy of competition, making the right decision. Yeah, something to do with something solid. Give me a second. Yeah, very confused. Seven of Cups confirmation, very confused. If it's a job situation, this person has to make the choices because Five Wands is competition. All right, Seven of Cups, you have a lot of choices. All right. If it has to do with a relationship, you conflict in the headspace regards to resolving a conflict. All right. How do I make this work? How do I go about it? How do I offer this commitment? How do I reach out to this person? Yeah. It's like people not being on the same page as well when I'm looking at the Five Wands. Very confused. Very confused. That's why we have a blindfold around your eyes. Like you can't think straight. I had a similar energy with a previous reading, but for them, it's like they taking so much time to reach out. They know this is what they want, but they are, you know, just questioning, should I or should I not? Because they're worried this person might not accept the back. So it's like going back and forth, But that is very clear. Yeah. So but they're so lost in their head, like so anxious about making that move. For you, I am so confused. What are you confused about? What are you thinking about? What decision? Because so much confusion. Even the Two of Swords, even the Five Wands. Let's see, we're still in the starting of the reading. So I see you wanting to work it out. I just broke the deck and we have Five Pentacles. This could be a relationship reading because Five Pentacles is like not in a good place. Okay? It could be a separation phase. You're not together. That Five Wands, Five Pentacles, it's like people are in conflict, not on the same page, not together anymore. That kind of a situation. And someone is wanting to fix things and they're thinking about initiating a commitment, maybe. Some of you might be dealing with a Scorpion energy, a Virgo energy, or probably a Leo energy. I broke the deck. A Taurus energy with the Five Pentacles. Can we have the next card, please? Librans out there. I have a strong pull towards each to clarify the Two of Swords. Like what's going on in your head? Can we have the next card, please? Librans out there. This one. This one. Ooh. This is what I'm speaking about. You're stressed out. When I even spoke about the Two of Swords, I'm like, what the fuck is going on in your head? You're losing a sleep over this decision. Nine of Swords, you can see all that close which is going on in your head. That's why I wanted to clarify what's going on in your head. The Sun card. Clarity. Behind the deck, we've got the Devil's energy. That makes sense. Okay. If you look at this, the reason why I'm saying it makes sense because I'm processing it. It's a dark. All right. The Devil's energy in the dark. This is light. So it's like wanting the clarity. Okay. Wanting to know what is the right thing. It's almost like you want guidance. Maybe this reading is going to be your guidance. This is going to give you the light, okay, which you're seeking for, the clarity which you're seeking for. There is some kind of a darkness, toxicity. I don't know. Let's just get it over with. What are you trying to tell me with this two of swords and the nine of swords? What is going on? Because you're stressed out about this decision. Okay. The devil's energy slipped and the eight of wands is showing up. It's like forward moving energy, communication, all that. I just stopped here. So it is actually the nine of swords. If you look at this card up close, nine of swords. Okay. So that's what. What are you stressed out about? What is this two of swords, please? Could you tell me? What is this two of swords about? What is this two of swords? What is this decision about? This one. Eight of Cups. Okay. Someone walked away, disappointments. Seven of Pentacles, waiting energy. Behind the deck, we've got the Page of Pentacles. Hopeful energy. Like, I can make this work. I can put in the work. That kind of energy. So you're thinking about, will this person who walked away, if I put in the work, is there a potential for them to return? That's it. That's it. That's what you're stressed out about. Will they return if I take the initiative? If I make the effort, would they want me back? Okay. So that's it. It's just in your head. Like, I just worked the deck and we have the Page of Wands. So communication energy. Page of Wands is a messenger energy. So that's what. It's stopping you from, it's just you being in a head. Should I reach out to them? Should I initiate communication to them? What if they don't want me back? Then what? That stresses you out. What if they don't want me? Yeah. So you want clarity. You want to get out of the dark from up here. Yeah. I get this energy, toxic overthinking. All right. Even with that devil's energy, it's just, being stuck in the dark, not knowing how to take things forward. That's all about. It's just anxiety. Okay, nothing more. Nothing more. You want this to work out, but you're scared to make it. To reach out. Sun card. Some of you might be dealing with a Leo energy, a Gemini energy, or probably a Capricorn or a Sagittarius energy. Can we have the next card, please? Ooh, we put jumper. The Seven of Wands energy. This is, what do you think about this other person who walked away? Feel like if you try to reach them, they might have blocked you even. Yeah, the Five Cups. All right, you feel like this person is trying to convey more. Why are they not taking that step forward to communicate with this other person who walked away? It's because they're worried they lost out, because Five Cups is this energy of crying over spilled milk. All right, there's energy of loss, disappointment. So they feel like the woman, most likely a woman, might have blocked them, might not be ready to let them in. If you reach out, this person is like, no, I don't want to deal with you anymore. There was a reason why we split. There is a reason why I walked away. Okay, so this is what is making them lose their mind, lose their sleep, that they wouldn't want them back. It wouldn't work out. So they stuck with making that decision to reach out. Yeah, the Lover's energy. To get back together. This one person is like defensive. I'm not interested in you anymore. They've made that bubble around them to shut you out. That makes you, yeah, Nine of Cups. There is this energy of you wanting them very badly. Like, yeah, you want to be with them. You want to, you find this person as your counterpart, like your twin flame and all that. You feel like very aligned with this person. This person brings you so much joy, happiness. They are like your wish fulfillment. But the only problem is, right now, they might have just, you might feel like they don't want you back. All right, let's move on. Some of you might be dealing with a Scorpion energy, a Leo energy, a Pisces energy, or probably a Gemini energy. Can we have the next card, please, Librans? This one. Ace of Swords. It's all about in the head. All right, Ace of Swords is a clarity. This is what you're seeking for. Three of Cups. Okay. Behind the deck, we have got this Page of Cups. You might also be thinking, what if they have a third person in their life? Page of Cups is the Moon card. What if you're in the dark? Like, this could be something which is going on in your head. Okay? The reason why you are pulling back or stopping yourself from reaching out could also be thinking there's a possibility for this person to be with a third person. Okay, I'm just going to clarify the third person and Three of Cups energy. Because Three of Cups is a card for celebration. Okay, you are optimistic about getting back together, but I do feel like, Six of Swords, this person might have moved on, all right, with a third person. That is also something which you're thinking, like, things have ended between us. I cannot do anything about it. Like, you're stuck in your head thinking, I've lost them because they might already be involved with a third person. Could you clarify the Three of Cups, please? This one. See, Death card. That's what. They're done with you. They moved on. Temperance. This is what you're thinking. Hangman. This is what is stopping you. Temperance is all about the clarity in the headspace. Like, the way you're thinking. Like, it's over with the Death card along with the Hangman. That is a clarification to the Three of Cups. This person might have moved on with the third person. And I've lost my chance. That is keeping you stuck in this decision to reach out to them. What if it's truly over? If they've moved on, it's over, right? So that keeps you stuck. Alrighty. Some of you might be dealing with a Cancerian energy and Aquarius energy, or a Scorpion energy. And then what? Or a Sagittarius energy. Can we have the last card, please? Librans. The time of the clock is 2:02. Timing is of the essence. Aligning. All right. Can we have the last card, please? Librans out there. Okay. That one. This is your last card. 5 Pentacles. Potential. Actually, I was supposed to pull this out, but they wanted me to put this as your last card. There is an exchange of placements. So what does that mean? So it's like starting with the Two of Swords. This is what you think. You lost, you have lost out on them. There is no potential with this Page of Pentacles. This is what is making you lose your sleep, thinking, you're not ever going to get back with them. It's done. It's behind the deck. We've got this Four of Pentacles. But there is this energy of, because it's too many coins, right? There is this energy of you wanting to hold on. thinking there is still potential. Even when you are in this Five Pentacles, you feel like, what if? All right, that's why I'm saying you are in this thought process of going back and forth. Should I or should I not? So one way you're thinking like this person has moved on, they have a third person, and we are over. I've lost them, all that. But then the second, thought process is like, I still might have a chance. There is still a potential. So I'm going to still hold on to them and try to make this work. Okay, that's the whole damn story. Someone is stuck in the head with the decision in regards to what decision to make. Should I reach out to them and try my luck, or should I just let it be? But this person feels like they should. All right, they should hold on. They should put in the work to make it work. Okay, I'm done with your reading. Some of you might be dealing with a Capricorn energy or a Taurus energy. I'm speaking to the Librans. Ooh, is that the one? Ace of Pentacles. So you might be wanting to offer a commitment. I'm just going to write, oh, all right, Five of Wands, conflicted. Okay. This one, Queen of Swords. This could be the person whom you're dealing with. The Lovers just, it fell in reverse. Queen of Swords, full card, Seven of Cups, very confused. So it's just about your head, all right? You might want to offer this person a solid commitment as well, okay? So there is more, like you want to, start over again with this person, with this full card. You want to take your chances with this person, but again, the confusion in the head. What if they moved on? What if I don't stand a chance anymore? That's it. When this comes to, if this is the pattern of a reading, my advice would always be, take your chances, approach the person, ask them upright, upfront, I'm interested in you. Are you? Okay? If the answer is no, it is a no. And you don't have to think about this like for the next 10 years. What if I still had a chance, but I never approached them? Okay? So closure is always the best way forward, rather than keeping you stuck, waiting on them and thinking, what could happen and what might have happened if I did all that. So, take your chances. Ask for a closure, ask for an answer. If it's a no, it's a no. And that's about it. You can, breathe easy. Okay? You don't have to be in this Nine of Swords situation, thinking of the possibilities. That's it. I wish you the very best. It is Marisha. You're my channel to look at. Until next time.